As a long-practicing attorney, they are not the same thing. The audio is the best evidence of what he said, how he said it, the time that it took for him to say it, and in what ways they may have altered that transcript. The moment that they released the transcript and said, this is the interview, they waived their ability to claim any kind of a privilege.
The actual audio of the interview available. Let the American people be the deciders here.
Because
why hide that from them?
Because
people are sensitive because they were told that, say, a certain laptop was Russian disinformation, and 51 members of the intelligence community signed a letter to that effect, and then it turns out, well, maybe it was not.
Because the chairman of the Judiciary Committee has already been caught altering.
May I respond?
No, not until I finish. Has been caught altering verbal, electronic transcripts in the case of Nina Jankowicz. And we have every reason to believe, or let me retract that. Yeah. We have no reason to believe that he wouldn't do so again.
Yeah.
If I may respond.
Please, I wish you would.
That is absolutely untrue. Neither Jim Jordan nor anybody on the Judiciary Committee made any changes to Nina Jankowicz's interview transcript. That's absolutely a false statement. There's one other point that I think needs to be clarified, which is that Special Counsel Robert Hur stated on page 1 of his report, our investigation uncovered evidence that President Biden willfully retained and disclosed classified materials after his vice presidency when he was a vice president. The reason that he recommended against prosecuting President Biden was not a gratuitous statement. It was the reason as to why he refused to recommend prosecution, and it was that because Joe Biden is a, quote, sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory, Mr. Hur was concerned that a jury would not be willing to convict. Anyone who wants to see what Mr. Hur actually found and his explanation of what he did, you can go and you can watch the hearing before the Judiciary Committee. But one thing is very clear, and I will go back to it again. The folks on the other side of the aisle keep wanting to say the transcript and the audio are identical. There is no reason why, if you have the transcript, you're entitled to the audio. As a long-practicing attorney, they are not the same thing. The audio is the best evidence of what he said, how he said it, the time that it took for him to say it, and in what ways they may have altered that transcript. The moment that they released the transcript and said, this is the interview, they waived their ability to claim any kind of a privilege, and they don't have a legally valid privilege in addition to that. And it's for that reason that we believe that Merrick Garland needs to be held in contempt of Congress.
I will agree with her.
Gentlemen will suspend. I firmly believe that the American people are entitled to hear this, and I'm grateful that you brought this today. I'll give you a chance to respond, Mr. Nadler, but then we need to move on to Mr.
I will agree with Ms.
McGovern.
Hageman that there is no evidence that the transcript was altered whatsoever. The transcript wasn't altered. But in Ms. Hageman, I'm sorry, Ms. Jankowicz's case, the transcript wasn't altered, the video was altered. Yeah. And that's what we're concerned about.
We're not arguing the Jankovich case, we're arguing...
No, but if the Judiciary Committee
the American people
was
deserve
dishonest
the ability
enough,
to see that and make this decision on their own. They are sick and tired of being lied to by agencies.